Jesus. I just got fourth win of the day, and I won the stream after this match. I didn't expect it to be a win, otherwise I would have been streaming during the match, but hey, I don't know if you saw my hands, but I did Mythic Gun only too, and used only the drum gun the entire match. I had the umbrella, but I never used it once. I didn't even get the chance to use it, so basically just got a win using Mythic Guns only. But my heart was racing. It was like a default that had the legend or the Mythic Scar and that infinite grappler. Alright, well, to explain the title of the stream, and also let me turn down music volume really quick though. I typically keep it at 100 because it ain't too loud to me, but I can definitely tell it's louder in the stream. But either way, to explain the title of today's stream, the sorry for lying is I kind of lied about the entire, well, the internet was bad, but it wasn't like unbearable bad. It was just a couple of cuts, which was annoying me, but truth was I was just really tired and wore out, and as much as I wanted to stream for 2 hours, I just couldn't. I could not continue on. I was up for like 12, well, actually not 12 hours, like maybe 16 or 17 hours, and I was just wore out. So that's not really, in my opinion, that's not that big of a deal. But the big deal is that I said I would stream the day after, which I didn't. Which, that's the main sorry for lying part of the stream. So, to explain the title, that's why, because I lied about streaming day after. But, by the way, I'm here now, and I'll most likely stream for 2 hours. I've been playing a decent bit of Fortnite off camera. And today alone, I've gotten 4 wins. The three of them were a duo with a friend, which I would have streamed, but I don't think he likes being on camera, so I didn't want to stream. But either way, 3 of those were with him, and then that one was just now, using Mythic Guns only, so that was really fun. But yeah, earlier on that 3 duo win, I'm probably gonna upload it later, once I get the chance to edit it down to like maybe like a 3 or 4 minute video. I got the best win of my entire Fortnite career when it comes to wins. I had this very greedy duo with me and my friend. My friend died to him, but they were getting like really greedy, trying to do all these. They were tryhards, so they were trying to do all these trick shots like 360s and trying to pickaxe me to death. So one of them hit me with a no scope. I'm just gonna explain this really quickly, even though I might upload it later. But so one of them no scoped me, and then their friend tried pickaxing me while their friend ran up. Well, actually, no, he 360'd me. From like maybe a couple feet away. Like he kind of jumped off the roof and then 360'd me. And then his friend ran up and tried pickaxing me while he got close and tried to no scope me up close. He missed. I ended up spraying him down with that mythic minigun because I had it at the time. Minigun, not minigun. My friend had the minigun. I had the drum gun, so I sprayed him down with it. Actually, no, nobody had the minigun, my bad. That was the game before. We actually ended up losing that one, but by the way, I had the drum gun. And I sprayed down the guy who tried no-scoping me, and his friend ran up and tried pickaxing me, and I literally ended up headshotting him and killed him with my last bullet. And, I mean, even though explaining it doesn't really make that much sense, I would say. Once I upload it later on, it will make a lot more sense, because that was easily the funniest and most like jaw-dropping win of my life, and it was also easily the funniest and the best, so I definitely have to upload it. By the way, for those of you who wonder what my wins are, they're not good they're not good by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, that's fine with me, because I don't go for wins. I try to play to have fun. If I win, then I win. If I don't, then I don't, but I mean, I decided to show it off anyway, so 18 for solo, 27 for duo, 25 for squad, and 8 for LTM. In case anybody was wondering that, because, I mean, I don't care about wins, so even though it's low for a person who's been playing since Season 1, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, the only goal I have win-wise would probably be to try to get 100 eventually, but otherwise I really don't care. If you're also wondering why I named this friend, that's because, This is like a combo me and my friend like to run. This is the friend I was playing with earlier. He was playing with Black Knight, I was playing with Blue Squire. We had the same shield, same pickaxe, same glider. We were just running a combo, but just a different skin. But they're both kind of the same. Otherwise, either way, that's not the point of today's stream. Of course, today's stream is, well, I wanted to explain what the title was first, and then I just wanted to show off career in case anybody was wondering. But either way, today we're just going to be doing solos. So if anybody joins the stream later on and wishes to play duos, then of course I would be down. Don't have a lot of people to talk to right now since, you know, let me check. Almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I thought it was closer to 2. I haven't checked the time in a bit, but either way, I might be doing a challenge. I might do Mythic Gun only challenge. But I just did that last game. I don't know how I won with that. Part was like racing because I really wanted to win using Mythic Guns only, and I did. So, you know, it was pretty fun. Another thing I might do later on, once I get the chance to hook up my old PS4, is if you guys want, I could upload the OG Fortnite clips from like Season 2 and Season 1. Actually, I think I only got ones from Season 2, because that's when I figured out beforehand, before Fortnite even came out, I was like 12, 11 at the time. And I didn't even know about the share button. I didn't even know it existed. I mean, I knew it was there, I just didn't know what it did, so I didn't know you could video clip. So during Season 2, I figured it out sometime and started recording clips. The oldest clip I have, you can tell it's old, is because, of course, the map, and then I also had a green boogie bomb in my inventory, which I completely forgot there was even green boogie bombs as a thing. Huh. Well, haven't went salty in a bit, so actually it's a bit early. I'll go salty next game. Let's just go. I landed the apple farm too much on stream, so I'll just go with normal farm. What the heck is that? Alright, this was a bad idea. Alright, well, I got a new plan. I'm gonna land over here and keep it safe. I'm also gonna sit down really quickly, so if you're wondering what the background noise is, that's what that is. Yeah, like right before I started streaming, I bought a new chair. It's a bit squeaky, but it's 10 times more comfortable. Last one I had, it's one of those gaming chairs. I think they're called like racing chairs. Like in technicality, I think they're called racing chairs, but I'm actually not certain. And typically I've been landing a lot of the agent spots, like all the places that have the mythic guns, because I have, well, for the grotto, or Jesus, voice crack. For the grotto and for the agency in the middle, I have like 2 pretty good routes in order to get the mythic gun almost every time. So I mean, like 9 times out of 10 I can get the mythic gun and get out without dying. Because, I mean, I don't want to, like, I don't know if this is, like, boasting or bragging, but I would say I'm better than most players when I actually try or do decent. So, well, not even when I'm trying. Typically, I can just outmatch most people. Like, when it comes to a solo fight. Even though, I mean, my friend's a lot better at solo fights, I'm more of a, if I'm in, like, a team fight with, like, a duo or a squad, I can typically take out like an entire squad from like the sidelines while my team distracts. So I'm typically better in a team fight, but I can definitely handle myself better than average, I would say, in a solo fight. So I can usually get out of there without dying. But there's just sometimes, you know, where you get overwhelmed or you can't get a disguise on in time and then you just end up dying. My method is I either come in from the vent in the side and knock down an agent member and then scan the area to find the boss of the area. Well, that's what I do for the agency, because the boss is like a little bit more randomized than he is in the grotto. In the grotto he spawns in like I didn't even realize I had a big pot. But in the grotto he always spawns in the in like that upper kind of spire place or whatever it's called. So I already know where he's gonna spawn. Also, I just realized I said already. Jeez. But so I already know where he's gonna spawn, so I don't really need an agent card. But for the agency, it's a bit more randomized. So I typically like. What's that noise? But I typically like getting the card from a downed person by shaking them down, and then it will just scan the area and show me where he's at. And then from there I'll go to get a disguise on, which is outside next to like the sidelines over here. And then once I get a disguise on, I'll try to sneak up close to him and kill him. But the agency is a bit more populated than here, so typically I'll have to actually knock him down myself over here. But for the agency, half the time I get over there, he's already knocked down by another player, but the other player is out of disguise and are getting like absolutely outgunned by like everybody. So once that happens, I just kill him while he's on the floor. Sometimes I'll take him to like a more secure place if there's a lot of people around or a lot of agent members. And so once he's in a more secure place, just kill him. That simple. That's only for the agency though. The grotto's a lot easier. I might try to do it later on the stream. I wasn't really expecting this, but I'm kind of lucky. I didn't expect to get a star. Alright. That's the high quality content everybody knows. Just me humming the song over and over again. High quality. But, either way. If there's any other games you guys would like to see, I know the game's kind of old and everybody knows about it, but I just recently bought it for the first time and was really thinking about playing it on stream. I already started the game, and I've actually almost beat it, but there's multiple things you can do in it. Multiple endings, so I might try to stream multiple endings. And the game in question is Undertale, if anybody would like to see that, because I'm doing a pacifist route right now, but later on I might do a genocide and a neutral route and just kind of play the way I would want to play. And then neutral route and then genocide, of course, kill everybody. If anybody would like to see that, then I'd be happy to deliver on that, because that game's really fun. I always wanted to play it, never got around to actually being able to buy it and play it, because I always got distracted by something else that I wanted to buy more. But for once I had a little bit of money, and then actually got the opportunity to buy it, and definitely well worth $15. I was going to buy it on an Xbox, which I'm glad I didn't, because now I can stream it on PlayStation, which I'm a lot more comfortable streaming on, because I actually don't think Xbox has a kind of like a stream option. I don't think, anyways. Not from what I could find, and not from what I could look up and find, so kind of happy it wasn't on Xbox, because I could not really stream anyways on there. So gives me more opportunities to upload things that ain't the same stuff over and over again. And the only reason why I'm streaming Fortnite is because I'm actually, like, as much as I never really expected it, but never expected to get back into it. And now that I did, it's actually really fun. But I mean, I would rather upload something else a bit different than games everybody's already seen. Of course, if I'm doing like a playthrough of something later on, and I'm streaming it, then of course it makes sense to keep streaming it until it's done. Kind of like I would with Undertale, I'd stream it. I'd maybe do one stream, if my sleeping schedule's right, I'll do like one stream at the beginning of the day, maybe in the morning. And then later on at night, I might stream like Undertale and do like one episode a day. So like one 1 hour stream in the morning, and then one 1 hour stream later on, or just play as long as I really want. Because Undertale's a really fun game, so might be longer than like 2 hours. Like a stream or something like that. But either way, just that general kind of idea. I don't know how that would work out with my sleeping schedule, because I have a very bad schedule when it comes to that. But you know, my streams are, I want to get my streaming kind of like back on track and try to maybe do it more consistently. I don't know. Oh, that was a bit laggy. But I want to get it more on track and maybe try streaming like once a day or at least once every 2 days. And then once I can do that for a bit, then try to stream once a day. I'm getting really lucky when it comes to loot. But once I can get that on track, then try to actually switch to once a day. So kind of like work my way up to once a day, because it might be a bit hard to stream once a day and then just keep streaming once a day, you know. So once I could probably work that out, then I think we'd be perfect. I think we'd be picture perfect. So if you guys would like to see Undertale, then just go ahead, let me know. I would love to stream it. I just don't know if that's what anybody's interested in, because it's kind of old game. Everybody really knows most of the endings if they've watched it, because once you watch it, then it's like one of those things. Once you start watching it, it's hard to stop watching it because it gets really into it, or you can start getting like really into the game. So. Yeah, I have 3 shield potions anyway. This game's going by a lot quicker people-wise, because last game, by this circle, there's still like 30 or 40 people left, so. Yeah, all my games today and yesterday have been like top 20, top 25. None of them have, like, I think one was like me and my friend dying at the beginning. But every other one was like a top 10, top 15, that kind of stuff. At least top 25. But you know, it's pretty fun. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't like that 16 other people left, including me, but well, 17 including me. But wait, is that how that would it go 16 including me? Or to go 17 including me, because, I mean, I'm within the 16, no, well, now 15 left, but would it be 14 including me, which would add up to 15, or would it be 15 including me within the 15? Well, not 14. Okay, I'm done with that topic. God, I mess up on the easiest things to not mess up on. I don't get it. But, anyway. I have a decent amount of heals, an okay amount of mats, and people are dropping like flies, so let's just see how this goes. Yeah, every time I go to stream, it gets a little bit laggy, but like not unbearable amounts of lag, but just like a little bit that might bother you here and there. It's nothing that like makes it unplayable. It's just something that gets slightly annoying. So it's like a fly in the room. It's not like unbearable, but it's just a slight annoyance. God, what is my luck? It's gotta be like the luckiest game of my life, and I don't even need any of it. Well, actually, it's not too lucky then, because if somebody finds that and picks it up, then that's gonna be used against me, and I don't like that. I might try more challenges later on, like on camera, instead of... I don't know why I'm challenging myself off camera. I don't know why I did that. I should have recorded. If I was gonna try a challenge, I should have recorded it. I mean, it was like literally the last game I did before I started streaming. You guys saw the end of it. I started the stream with the ending of that game in place. But you'll see I was holding the mythic minigun. Or, I keep calling it a minigun, it's the drum gun. I don't want to stay next to that supply drop. I could probably get it. Yeah, I could probably get it, but I feel like it's going to draw a lot of attention, so. I'm also trying my best not to hide inside of games. So... Oh, that way. Thought so. Because I feel like hiding... Like, if I'm like about to win, I might do like a little bit of a camping strategy or like a little bit of hiding. If it's like a top 5 and I'm just nervous. But otherwise, I don't want to really hide too much because... You know, I would chase down that helicopter, but I'm trying to stay a little bit on the edge of the circle. To get people who are pushing into the circle and... so that I'm not right in the middle. If I get lucky and the circle comes towards me, like on this side of the circle, then I think we'd be good from there. We might be able to win back to back. Oh, but who knows? It's not awful for me. It would be bad if it was an open field, because then I'm right in the middle of the open, of course, but this ain't bad. Oh, I forgot the... Well, I wanted to record the stream at the end of that last win. I feel like that's a good starting point for a stream. It probably isn't, because it's really loud. Because you had all that OG music, and then my mic's already bad enough when it comes to audio. Not for my voice, but for in-game audio, because it duplicates it, which I hate about this mic, but it's such a good audio mic that I'm almost able to like look past the bad audio on streaming. Even though it's like a little bit selfish, but I mean if I can get a better mic that doesn't do that, then by all means I will. But it's so good for audio that it works really well when it comes to letting me hear people in my surroundings, so. I didn't even look at the people left, there's only 8. Oh, there's a guy up there. I mean, I'm not really the... I can rush people, and I can do it pretty good, but typically I like to be the more kind of sneaky type, the ambush a guy when they don't expect it. I get close and ambush them is my favorite strategy, because it gives me an early hit, and I don't have to waste as much materials getting close to them. The bot knight, never mind. I didn't think it was gonna be a bot. Man, I was so excited to see another black... Well, not another black knight, but... I mean... Then it ended up being a bot. That's disappointing. I would actually... I almost wanted to fight, but I guess it's better than getting absolutely murdered. Man, bots have a really weird pattern of collecting materials and stuff, because I've never seen anybody go this way to collect everything. And they break like the most random walls. Oh, heck, I'm getting carried away. I forgot circles pushing in. God. People. Saw their footsteps. Yeah, I'm just saying it now, if you're not playing with the, like if you're trying to win or trying to have a little bit of a slight advantage, which it ain't even an advantage because everybody does it. But if you want like a slight advantage, I'm just gonna keep calling it an advantage. Definitely are going to want to have your visual tips on, like the visual cues on screen. So that is so nice and so helpful. God, what is it with bots in this late game circle? I'm just going to use a med kit. I want to be better safe than sorry. Man, look at those mats, though. Now that is a nice amount of mats right there. Yeah, my last game I was even more nervous. I'm gonna color. There's another bot. Maybe I just haven't played in so long that I'm getting all the bot games. But oh, that wasn't a bot. That was not a bot. Never mind. He's spectating me. I'm not even making fun of the guy. I legit just thought it was a bot. Like, I'm also a little bit OCD. I really want to put these, like, 3, and kind of going, like, up to down, but then the color's off. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. Jesus. That guy scared the crap out of me. I knew, like, I had a feeling that the second I heard those footsteps, he was just gonna run into that bathroom all willy-nilly. Oh, top 3, I didn't realize. Oh, that guy has that guy has the mythic scar. Ooh, I don't know how big of an advantage that is. I've had it, but I've never really gotten to use it because, well, just never got the chance. Well, I had it. I didn't die with it. I think we ended up winning that game, but all the circumstances I had with it, they're all up close kind of situations where I didn't really want to use my scar, so probably a really good up close weapon, isn't it? Got him. Alright, I'm gonna keep like this kind of situation I'm in right now, but you know, try to get him with like a peek shot. This is really annoying me because it's pushing in on my view. Alright, if I can get lucky and get decent circle placement, then that'd be great. Alright, we got Tryhard McGee over here. Got him! Oh my god! Alright, I'm sorry for that scream. Jesus. I thought I was dead for sure. What is that? Wait, what? Alright. Back-to-back wins. That's the 5th one today. Oh, that's also the first. I think that's the first win on stream. I think. Well, I mean, if you want to include that first one that I showed at the beginning of the stream, then you can go ahead and count it. But back-to-back wins on, well, kind of on stream. First one, you got the end of the last one on stream, which was a mythic only, and then you got that one. So, dear God, that was a fun game. I feel like that guy's downfall was being way too aggressive and just jumping down with me. I feel like he would have won if he didn't run out of ammo with his drum gun. Back-to-back wins. I'm pretty sure that's the 79th win I've had. So, yeah, 19. Wait, oh, wrong thing. So 19. So basically 20. 47. 47, 67, 7 plus 5. I'm really bad at math, by the way. 72. 72. I'm counting these. That's 80 minus 1. Yep, 79. I count the LTMs, even though you're not really supposed to. So if you want to, instead of 79, you could say 71. But, yeah, I count them. I mean, because most of the LTMs, I think that actually count, are like the more ones that you actually have to play and win in. Like a solo, I don't think that counts like the Thanos one, and I'm talking about the one from Season 4 and Season 8, because I played in both. I was around for both, so. Even though I got a couple wins using the Thanos one from Season 4, I don't think it counted because, well, actually I think it did count, but I don't think I got any wins as Thanos. Because I always got really unlucky and ended up, like, I would end up using the gauntlet, I would pick it up, and then it would always be towards the end of the game because I could never get it off the bat. And then it would end up spawning me in the sky, inside a circle, and the circle did like over 100 or 200 damage, something like that, and then you just die immediately. So I was always really unlucky with that Thanos one. Actually, I think I won once with the Thanos one back in Season 4 and got like 20 something kills. It's pretty strong, of course. It was really overpowered. What's that plus mean? Oh, it means it's transversal. I guess, but oh god, that was a fun match. I don't think I can get back to back to back, but heck, I'm gonna try. I got really lucky with that chest, and then at the end there, with those 2 players being bots, I got pretty lucky with that too. I don't know what that sword was all about, though. Also, this is actually going to be one of those battle passes. I probably am done spending money in this game. By like a mile. I mean, I could, if I wanted to, buy the battle pass, but it doesn't matter to me. I have enough things in this game, and I definitely don't feel like journeying any more money into it. Well, I'm glad I got my first win on stream. That was fun. But let's see if we can make it another. I mean, I have fun streaming though. I mean, I kind of like when I'm playing a game, I typically play it out loud anyways, and by that I mean I kind of like talk about what I'm doing, kind of like it's kind of like talking to myself, but at the same time, I mean it really is just talking to myself basically, but I like kind of like talk to myself and think about like, all right, where do I want to go, and then I'll say it out loud, and then it's kind of like thinking out loud, but this gives me a better reason to think out loud because it's not just talking to myself. That's pretty good. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure one thing. And this might have ruined the entire stream, if it's true. There we go. Wondering what it was is that, my mic, it's happened before on another stream, and it really made me disappointed, but, basically, my mic will sometimes just not record my voice. So it'll be, I'll be talking, and there's no, like, indication for it. Typically the way, people know that it's happening is that they just won't be able to hear me. Oh, come on, man. I saw him doing a neat... Can bots do emote? Yeah, bots can do emote. I saw him doing that pizza emote. So I thought he was, yeah, it was a bot. Aw. I didn't know bots could do emotes, cause I thought he was an actual player, and I saw him do that, saw him doing the, pizza emote, and I was happy. I was like, hey, it's a player. Maybe I can be friends. Jeez. Alright, well, since I got back-to-back wins, and I'm happy with that, I might not try to go for wins. Well, I'm gonna try to go for wins, but I'm gonna do, like, challenges. And in this case, I'm just gonna do pistol only, since I got a purple pistol, and I was thinking about it, I was like, well, I did mythic gun only, and then I got a normal win just now. So let's just do pistol only. I mean, pistols aren't bad, by any stretch of the imagination. Especially the legendary and epic versions. They're actually really good. In my opinion, anyways. I don't know. I got an okay trigger finger though, so probably why. I mean, an SMG is probably better, but you know. The only exception I might make to the challenge is if I get the mythic drum gun, which I really love using, I might pick it up and just stop doing the pistol only thing, but odds are most likely just going to be doing pistol only. Already 60 people left. Well, 63, 62. Oh. Oh, that's the upgrade thing. Haven't gotten a shield yet. Oh yeah, I have. Alright, now I know that might have been like a bit stupid of me to say that, but I don't have the cleanest setup when it comes to my room because I'm not really the cleanest person, and I have a couple of things on my desk that block my view a little bit. So that's why sometimes I'll say things that like, oh, I don't have any shield, or oh, I'm out of metal because my metal's slightly being blocked. So that's why I'll sometimes just say that kind of thing. It's a bit messy in here, so it's not like unbearably messy, and it's not like smelly or anything like that. It's just a slight mess that every teenager probably has in their room. Like when you kind of get slightly lazy and just don't feel like putting things away. Which I'll probably move after this match and store in my kitchen for like 5 seconds, put them in the sink, and then, you know, I'll continue on from there. Yeah, if I figured out that that my mic wasn't recording audio, then I'll probably have to I'm probably gonna have to label the thing no commentary for the first half. That or I might just end up deleting the stream. I don't know. As of this stream at the moment, I have nobody to confirm it, because nobody came by yet. But if somebody does, then I can ask them to confirm that for me. Because I hope it wasn't broken. God, I hate swimming. Alright, well, let's get into our first fight. I don't want to win anymore. Like, I don't care if I do. I'm going to try, kind of, but I'm going to do it doing challenges only, so. Oh, it's a bot. Never mind. Ugh. I don't know why there's so much bots around, but I don't know. Oh, I got music. Nice. I expected him to hear me, and I think he might be coming. Oh, well, that's convenient. Oh god, there's so much actual players around. Alright, well, I'm a bit nervous. Only because there's a lot of people around. But, hey, at least I'm not going to be getting shot at the end. Well, now's my sort of chance. Alright, I'm sorry guys, but I love this gun so much. I know it was going good, but I mean, this is like literally probably my favorite gun in the game. I love it. And if you know how to use it, and you're smart with it, then it easily can get you to win by itself. Which is why I was doing Mythic Gun only, because I got it, and I was like, oh, well, it's the only gun I've had all game. I got it off somebody's corpse after they died by the agent members, but I had a costume on. Or I had the disguise on, so I just ran up, snatched it, and I was like, well, let's just do Mythic Gun only. I landed and got really unlucky with my landing, and just didn't have anything. There's people around that are actual players, and I know it. Like him. You know. Man, my man's right there. He was sitting. He was like, this is the best disguise I've ever had. He'll never expect me. I always expect the unexpected. Until I die from a guy sitting in a bush, which is pretty unexpected. So, who knows? Yeah, that's the umbrella I had when I did the Mythic Gun only challenge. I found it later on and picked it up, but I never even used it once. I never hit anybody with it, I never blocked with it, so I still consider it Mythic only. Oh, somebody's around. They don't expect me, so... Yep, that guy. Bye, bud. Bye, bud. Came to the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, I always do a disguise anyways, because then I can exit out without anybody shooting at me. And if I see anybody else, it's not going to be openly obvious that it's me. Alright, well, I'm going to take the slightly less, like, revealing path, and I'm going to walk to the circle instead of flying the helicopter to it. I've been having a really good last few games. I think it's because I haven't played in so long. Like, before that stream, like 5 days ago, I haven't played for like 2 months. In that stream, I only got like 2 kills anyways, so it wasn't a good stream at all, in my opinion. I don't know if anybody enjoyed it, but... So in my opinion, it wasn't a good stream. And when I did it, I mean, I was having fun, but it didn't really get anywhere because I only had like 2 kills the entire game, and I wasn't used to the controller at all, which is why I've been playing a little bit off camera. But yeah, now for some reason I came back, and I think now that I'm used to my controls and my sensitivity and everything again, I didn't change anything up. I relearned my settings because I kind of like, you know, I already had like a little bit of muscle memory for them. I just needed a little bit of adjusting. So I readjusted, got all that up, and now I think it's putting me in a lot of bot lobbies with a couple of good players. And so I find like a couple, like 1 or 2 good players that I end up manuing or like somehow managing to beat, and then all the other players are just bots or aren't that good at the game in general if they're not actually just bots. Like that one guy who I thought was a bot guaranteed and it wasn't actually a bot. Like I really was 100% confident that was a bot. Sat there, he stared at me. He just ran into the thing after I killed somebody. Didn't expect a thing. I don't expect to win this game because, well, I don't know. I just have like that feeling of somebody just watching me in the distance about to snipe me. Was that at me? I couldn't tell if that was at me. Well, I'm gonna try pushing over to the right over here. I think it's a bad idea. And I'm about to have a bad time when it comes to running over here. But hey, doesn't matter to me. I already got a couple of wins. That's 5 today, so it's been a good day Fortnite wise. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. Like with my friend and me playing, it felt literally just like the old days when I first told him to install this game back in season 1. Like no joke, it was like this is like the most I've actually had fun playing this game since then. Well, there's a couple of fun moments in between, like a month-long period of just having tons of fun, but after taking like a 3-month-long break from this game, or like 2 months, something months long break from this game, and coming back to it, I've been having so much fun with it. Ooh. I don't really feel like collecting all these, but I think it's an awful idea because I'm running out in the middle of the open to collect XP tokens. I hope everybody else's night's going well. Or, anybody who's watching this at the time when it's done. I hope everybody else is having a nice day. So, at least I can say, because I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, hope everybody else is doing fine. I mean, that friend I was mentioning earlier, I haven't talked to him in like a couple of months, and I figured out that he has a lot of family. He had like a couple of family issues going on. I'm not gonna say his name or really describe anything else besides that he has Black Knight, and that's it. And that he might be in the video later. Like that I might end up uploading. I still haven't thought of, I'm still thinking about it. I don't know if I'm going to. But and that's why I love this game. Oh, that wasn't a bot. Jesus, I keep assuming. Well, I guess we're gonna do slightly drum gun only, but not really. Because it's not a drum gun only match. Oh, this is... Now, alright. I got the setup to win at this point in time. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I don't even care if I do. I mean, hell, if I can get back to back to back, that would be cool. I've done it like once or twice before, but typically I don't do really well enough to actually get back to back to back. But I'm having fun, so it doesn't matter to me. Oh yeah, I can eat apples. Back up to I'm the one who really hates those helicopters when they're above you. What is he doing? We come to these parts often. What is he doing? Hey, listen, we're just friends. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and land this. I only got in it to joke around with that guy. Don't you follow me? He's a random. So this is that tryhard that like every game has. Yep. That's your local sweat that every game has. But hey, I had fun. Not 7 kills, even though like 2 or 3 of them were bots, so. Hey. Still a pretty good game. And I stubbed my toe slightly. Ow. There's your chair noise. Thinking about it. I actually don't know how long I'm gonna make this stream because I mean, yeah, all depends. What is that? I don't know what that raptor is. I wanted to do this before I started the stream, but I forgot about it because I got that win and decided to start streaming then. But I want to check out if there's anything new with Save the World. God, they never had that downloading content thing before. I might make this an hour-long stream again. I mean, I wanted to go for 2 hours, but the more I think about it, the more I'm getting pretty tired. Because I went to sleep around 7, woke up at 12 because I had to put on a back brace because I have scoliosis. I don't care mentioning that. It's not like anybody knows my name in real life anyway. Besides, like, my close friends and family, of course, but I mean, I'm not gonna really say. And I might have mentioned my name once in a stream, but yeah. But anyway, that's one of my little stories, but it's not a big deal. Let me see though. Let me get rid of that, and then let me change this to. Where is it? There it is. I typically like having that. And then I can change Waterworks to Chimichanga. Oh yeah. I don't even know if, I wonder if that spray is rare in any way. I know that spray came out there in that Walmart thing, that's how I got it, but it's my Walmart, my local Walmart, and just got that.
Hi, Commander.
Hi. I will. Alright, so the odds are it's probably gonna be like 1, maybe 2 more games in this stream. I just want to claim some things and save the world, then do this. Ooh. I don't know if it's just me, but I've always found Save the World to be extremely confusing. Like, I've owned it since Season 3, maybe Season 4, I forgot, one of the two. But I still am only in blank with it. I don't know if anybody who watches these streams know how to actually like play Save the World, but I do not at all. I don't even know what my current setup is, I forgot. I think it's a it's like it's using that Ninja Razor who came out in that promotional thing. Which I really wish would come to Battle Royale, because actually a really good skin. There's like files of her being an uncommon skin, but she hasn't came out yet, so probably won't for a bit. So, yeah. Am I the only one who really thought these came out in Season 2? Because I could have swore I never remember these coming out in Season 1. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was like the shop before Season 2 started. But I really don't remember. I thought these started like the first day of Season 2 or something like that. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but I never bought any of the Christmas skins when they first came out. I only bought the Battle Pass. Well, actually, one exception. I did buy Nogops. Like the only skin I bought besides these guys at the beginning. Well. Oh, also, if you couldn't tell, that's actually a joke. I didn't buy any of the Christmas skins. I was lying. But I do have them all favorited. Because I have all, like, my exclusive skins. Or, like, event skins favorited, so... He's Christmas event, she's Samsung product, or whatever it's called, Samsung promotion, my bad. He's from the John Wick event, even though he comes out every once in a while. The Marshmallow. Got him when he came out back in Season 7. That was such a good event. I'm a pretty big fan of Marshmallow. My jacket is actually one of his jackets from the website. It has like his face on the side of his arm, on the arm and all that, so. And Ninja, because came out. It's actually not a bad skin, I think he deserved it. Bought both of them when they came out in Season 8. I just got done watching Endgame too, and I came home and bought them. Then Kylo Ren, because, you know, I typically like buying the exclusive skins, if I get the chance to. And then she's Halloween, so. And then of course the Season 2 exclusives, even though they're not exclusives, they're just Battle Pass skins. She was the first ever PlayStation exclusive to come out. Then, of course, all these, basically just promotions and exclusives besides these guys because they're Battle Pass, but they're also really old and my favorite skins in the game. Because I love Knights and they're rare, so definitely right. I mean, the combination of me loving Knights in real life and loving medieval things in real life, with the combination of it being rare, easily makes it my favorite skins in the game. Which is why Black Knight's my favorite. I mean, some people might say like they'd prefer Renegade Raider or Recon Expert because they're the rarest skins in the game, Aerial Assault Trooper, but I've always preferred Black Knight over any of them. Like, if I could, I'd probably trade all 115 skins I had just for Black Knight. Like, just an account with Black Knight in the Season 2 emotes, and I'd take it. I think this account has like $1,000 to $2,000 put into it, which ain't a good thing at all. I might not even do another game for the stream. I might just explain a couple of the things going on in my life and all that kind of stuff, and then just go over maybe the reasons why I bought some of the skins I did, and how this, I don't know how this account got so much money put into it, but it did. I mean, I think it's 2,000 excluding, like, excluding the promotion skins. If you want to count the promotions I have, I think the cheapest you can get a Samsung Galaxy or a Samsung S10 is like 900. So 900, maybe even 1,000 if you want to call it that, because mine was 1,000. And then, so 1,000 plus 600 I think is the cheapest you can get him for. And then, even though it came with the S10, you can also count her for like 500 to 600, so technically it's around 4,000 if you want to count the exclusives. And then skins that aren't going to come back, of course, are also there. Haven't been back in a while. I think it's been over 700, maybe even approaching 800 days since these guys last was able to be bought in the Battle Pass, which is surprising because, I mean, this game has been out for a long time now, but it still hasn't felt that long at the same time to me. I'm gonna go over the skins I bought when they first came out. I mean, technically, actually, I could probably favorite him because I don't think he's been out in a while. I don't think, but I bought him when the day he came out for like $30. I wanted a Raptor skin, but I also liked the color scheme of this one better. I just decided to buy him. And Raptor hasn't been out like a little bit at the time, so. But I bought him when he first came out. Bought him the first day he came out. I don't know why I'm doing this. I bought him the first time he came out. I didn't buy her until she came back in Season 4. Wish I did. I wanted her so bad, but bought him the first time he came out. What else did I buy? I bought them when they first came out. Bought him when he first came out. Bought him. Bought him. Probably ain't the kind of stream you guys were expecting, and I'm sorry to be like bothering you with this, but I really don't feel like playing another game. And it's not like I'm trying to stretch the stream out to an hour. I might end it like here soon, but you know what, I'll just play one more game. But I bought him when he first came out. I'm just gonna go over this and then say if I bought them. Bought him when he came out back in the starter thing. Came out in the store once a really long time ago. I forgot when, but it's sometime during like season 4. I think I bought him like a week, maybe 2 after season 2 started. Like a week or 2 after it started is when I bought them, or when I bought the battle pass for it. The way I got reflex and stealth reflex is my dad bought a NVIDIA laptop, and it had the NVIDIA graphics card that was available to get the skin with. So they gave him a code for it, and that's how I got it. So I would say it's one of the it's like a modern version of the Black Knight, I would say. Because it's like a traditional kind of thing you'd seen like CS:GO. Maybe something like that. That's more traditional. And then Black Knight, of course, is like medieval themed knight. So it's like the traditional version of Black Knight, like the more modern version. This, I remember this because I got this after the Christmas event ended in Season 2. And so when I won the first game in Season 2, I didn't know that this was a glider you got for winning in Season 2. I thought it was one you got during winning in the event. So when I won, I was like, well, I got the umbrella finally, and I was really excited. I got my first win in a bush like everybody else back in the days, so... well, everybody else when it came out back in the day anyway, but... Man, thinking about it, I remember like the first time, like after logging into Fortnite, and I remember that message too, the way they did their messaging system to let you know an update was out, is it just pop up like a square on screen, and then it would just tell you like, Cozy Campfire out now, or something like that. And I remember like the bush one and all that, and I remember watching the trailer for it, and I was like, oh, this is definitely gonna help me win. And it did, so it was the funniest thing back in the day, but... Anyway, when I won, I was like, oh cool, I won, but I didn't get the umbrella. And I did, and it made me really happy. So, you know, pretty good. Well actually I don't think, I know it's the rarest umbrella in the game since you can't get it anymore, and it's the furthest one. Which I have every umbrella in the game up to date, so I'm going to try to keep it like that if I can. But, I don't want this to be a stream of me just explaining what I have and what I don't have. I'll do like a quick skim over everything I have, so you guys can see. I love this one. This one's really cool too. You guys can get like a quick skim of everything I have, and then we'll play one more game. No matter how long it lasts, I'm playing only one more game. I didn't expect to get so tired, so... I'll just show you my pickaxes, the back blings, and all that stuff. I'll also be quiet and unplug my mic for this last couple parts, so I can also reset my mic in case it's not working again, or in case it's about to stop working, so... I'll just skim over everything. second for 2 seconds and say that I bought this when it first came out, and that this was the first emote I ever bought in the game. And of course, the Season 2 Battle Pass emotes were the first ones I had, but this was the first epic emote, or any emote. This is actually the first emote I bought from the shop. You know, this is a funny little thing. But I'll stop now so it doesn't duplicate the audio. Oh well, there's the locker showcase for anybody wondering. I'm not gonna do music packs or loading screens or any kind of rap because they're not really that important, in my opinion. So, anyway, I know I said I was gonna do a game, but doing this I was getting really tired. How's that? I wanted to go hang out with my bro for a little bit anyways. I felt bad. I promised him I'd go upstairs with him because his room's upstairs, but yeah, I've been feeling a little bit bad about not doing it. So, anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the scream. God, I'm out of it. Okay, this is the one time I swear I will stream tomorrow. There will be a stream up tomorrow. I don't know when. I cannot promise a time, but if I wake up at a decent time, I'll try to make it around 6 or 7. That's when I get to take my brace off for the scoliosis. So, anyway, see you all in the next stream, and I hope you all enjoyed. Bye-bye. But it's not quite a bye yet, because, you know,